So, as I said in my other review, I went to Toys R Us and found the few Sonic figures. The figure that I picked up was Knuckles. Pretty cool. Who doesn't like Knuckles, right? If I remember correctly, he is in the same packaging that Sonic came in. Picture Sonic, 12 points, all that good stuff. On the back, got the other figures, Sonic and the Black Knight, Sonic, Shadow, which I really want, Tails, which I'll probably pick up, Amy, which I might pick up, Sonic I have, Hedgehog I will not get, some weird transparent blue Sonic, which I don't care about, Knuckles, which I have, Silver, whom I hate with everything in me, Metal Sonic, who I have, SBO and Vector, they come in a 2-pack, I'll probably pick that up eventually, and then Super Sonic, Super Shadow, Super Silver, which I reviewed. Alright, so I got Knuckles out of his packaging, and just like the figures from the Super Pack, he is very, very awesome. I've always liked Knuckles, but like I said, who doesn't like Knuckles? I've had a couple figures of Knuckles. This one's probably the second best. I had the Resource Knuckles, but that one broke because those were really fragile figures. I had the Toy Island Knuckles, which was probably my favorite, and then I had this one. So yeah. Alright, so his head. This looks like a relatively newer Knuckles. Kind of from the era of 2006 and beyond. Maybe even from that cartoon. What the heck was that called? Sonic X? Yeah, maybe, I don't know. But I know he doesn't look like classic like Sonic Adventure 2 Knuckles. He definitely looks like 2006 and beyond Knuckles. His face is very well done, except the fact that he's got this really weird line running across his mouth. There is his mouth. He's kind of in a neutral pose, a neutral expression. He can either be smiling or he could be grinning. He could be kind of, I don't know, weird. But I like the expression, and he has a really hard time standing up. So, just like Knuckles should, he has that weird moon thing on his chest. I never understood that. Now the main attraction of Knuckles, his knuckles. These are done really well, and they look pretty awesome. My camera has kind of a problem picking up the color white, and it usually comes across really weird looking, so pardon if the color looks a bit off. So yeah, like I said, they look really cool. They look very cartoonish, which is okay. And yeah, I just think they're really cool. Then he's got these legs. I'm sure these legs are reused from all the other figures because there's nothing special about him whatsoever. On his back, he's got his little zigzag tail, which is very nice looking on the figure. Very cool. Now, for his feet, he's got... I've always liked Knuckles' shoes. I don't know why, they're just really cool looking. I'm guessing the green things are his socks, or they're part of his shoe, I don't know. And then he's got these Lego blocks on his, on the top of his foot. I never understood what they were supposed to be, but they look like Lego blocks to me. Yeah, the feet are very detailed. They're very accurate to the games, to the character, everything like that. They are even nicely detailed on the bottom. It's pretty cool. The only really bad thing about this figure is that he cannot stand, like, he can't stand his way out of a paper bag. I think it's because he's too top-heavy or because his feet are too loose. Oh yeah, now he's standing. Thanks a lot, Knuckles. I think his head makes him a bit too top-heavy, and I think because his legs are a bit too skinny, and I don't know, it just throws him off balance, I think. But like I said, of course now he is standing. Luckily, he comes with a base, like most of these figures do. And I'm sure he will, I mean, this will definitely keep him standing up very good. Alright, so articulation. His head, I'm sure his head could rotate, but my figure's having problems because you can see that is being blocked by his arm, so is that one. So yeah, that's not going to work. His arms have a very good range of motion. They can move up. I'm sure they can move somewhat back, but again, his hair is going to hinder that. They bend. His knuckles can rotate. Just like all the other figures, he has that weird waist articulation. He can move that around. I'm not going to do it because, again, hindered. His legs can move up. His legs move really, really well up. They can bend like that, and his feet can rotate. So, overall, Knuckles is a very cool figure. I'm glad I picked him up. Yeah, and I'll probably start collecting these a little more regularly, because they are pretty cool figures, and I do like Sonic, I like old Sonic, and apparently they're doing a lot of really retro figures, so that is going to be really cool. So, yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll probably have some new reviews sometime soon.